Oh, Jason Whitlock. Oh, Jason Whitlock. Up here he go again. You need to stick to the sports. Talking about Black History Month needs to be canceled, needs to go. Well, what alternative do you propose? If you want it to go, then why don't you teach it every day? 365 days, 24/7. Tell them that you're right in one regard. It should be every day. We don't have enough of it when you have created every position in the universe, everything in America, what have you. You're part of the culture. You're born and bred. So it should be every day. But since you can't get it 365 days, we have to deduct. Let me see. You're good to be acknowledged, I guess, 28 days out the month. So that's 337 days where they halfway care about Black life in America. So for 28 days, you get to be part of it. I like it when I like to see what you offer. Jason Whitlock, just like Morgan Freeman, what do you offer in others? Because they basically tell you that you halfway thought about for 337 days. So 28 days, we give you some love. So maybe if a leap year, we'll add an extra day. So what do you recommend? See, it's always fashionable when they have people that, be just tripping and selling out and say anything. And, they always got a lot to say negatively, even though they come in the same tone, but don't offer no real differential of why. Why? Why? If we're going to do away with it, what do you offer as a solution? Obviously, Jason Whitlock, you're a professional sports podcaster and you've been in the way. How many Black owners do you see in the NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, baseball managers, NFL head coaches, NBA head coaches, hockey? Let me go around the list. General managers in all the professional sports. In your lifetime, you've had one African American president, one African American vice president, 3 Supreme Court justices. Now, maybe that might sound, I can't even, do I want to say that? I guess if you about, I guess if you 40 and under, if you take tokenism, I guess that's not bad. But on a country that's been around as long as America has, that's embarrassing. What do you offer as an option? See, all these people always got, oh well, you got Black History Month, why you need it? Because if you don't have anything to commemorate, and Carter G. Woodson, who discovered it, scholar, W. Du Bois, I would tell Jason Whitlock and others, learn your history. There's a reason why, because without it, you're not going to get taught about anything. You got to remember, the same country don't even want to tell you about slavery in America. Don't even want to teach history. Well, because they don't teach the real history. They teach you the watered down his story, not the whole story. See, when I get taught his story and not the whole story, I get the whitewash, I get the half-heartedness, and somehow we supposed to sit around here and think, oh, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, oh, they free. How you get freed when you're still here? And how you get freed when you're Harriet Tubman and you're a freedom fighter, but they got a bounty on you? Malcolm X always told the truth about it. If I get 400 years of free labor and money, and I never have to split it, how are we equal? How does 60 years of a Civil Rights Bill Act, how equal? You're not getting taught in school, so you got to have all the foundation you need to maintain. But you see, some heads on sticks, and I'm going to tell you something. You can be politically whatever you want, but you can't deny that there hasn't been a balance of education supplied by the school system. Why hasn't been an imbalance? Brown versus Board, 1954, segregation legalized and what have you. How are you going to sit there and justify not having an acknowledgement of it? Because you're not included. But maybe when you're so deep into that mindset, you just think, well, because I'm in, but you don't get in. That's how they think. That's how them sellouts. That's how that mindset think. Like, well, you're not part of it, so I'm not gonna worry about you. And that's the problem. If we educated the minds and talked about our history and the culture, you'd have more inclusion. You would feel more love, more warmth, more wanted. You're not going to when it's bad enough you get the shortest month, but it's also bad enough you don't get, the dignity. It's not brought forth. We need more people that are representing in all forms of life in the united to make it united, not divided. But it still is, you know. It still is. But he ain't gonna tell you that. But he's in a profession where how many black folks have had power in sports? At the networks he works at, or the plantation, however you want to call them, plantation networks, it's the same thing. He's best when he sticks to sports, because when he starts to talk about stuff like this, you know how I feel about him and his antics and his ways. When he makes valid points, I'm gonna say, but no. The problem is we don't have enough Black History Month. You can't even begin to have enough the totality of what African Americans have truly done in the United States and abroad and what have you, and what was taken away, and what the fight and the journey still goes on, and with all the mess that goes on, you can't even begin to possibly have enough. You need more Black history. He right. It should be every day. But he ain't gonna see it that way. As neither will Morgan Freeman and others who are part of the shuffleboard crew. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch it for another. Share it if you like, and hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. I'm out one time, and keep on reading. I'm out.